Thank you. Merci, Mwali. Welcome, everyone, to the second Black Mental Health Week event, conference. I was just telling my colleague here that it's surreal to see Dr. Williams in person. It almost seems like a dream, but you know, Dr. Sena can make anything happen. So thank you for that. At the end of the first National Conference on Black Mental Health in Canada, which was entitled Black Mental Health in Canada, Overcoming Barriers, Bridging Gaps in 2022, we set out to meet again in October 2024. And over the past few months, a great deal of research has been published and new programs for mental health promotion, prevention, and culturally adapted and anti-racist intervention have been implemented across Canada. And this second National Conference on This second National Conference on Black Mental Health in Canada will be an opportunity to talk about the progress made across the country and to share the knowledge acquired. It will also be an opportunity to discuss the many barriers that continue to prevent Black people from benefiting from care adapted to their needs, as well as the social determinants that continue to hinder the mental health of Black people and communities in Canada.
Merci beaucoup, Schwab. Thank you so much. So I'll take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Mwali Mourai. I am a professor here at the University of Ottawa School of Nursing, and I am also a member of the Interdisciplinary Center for Black Health. So over the next few hours, we'll have the pleasure of introducing you to a number of esteemed guests and speakers. Alors aujourd'hui, on va avoir notre conférence d'honneur avec Dr. Williams qui est venu de Boston pour nous adresser. Ensuite, on va avoir une période de questions et de réponses. Et puis, nous allons avoir, suite à cela, une période de cocktail pour vous permettre d'échanger entre vous et puis permettre d'avoir les premières conversations qui vont alimenter la conférence à suivre au cours des quelques prochains jours. So with no further ado, I have the pleasure of introducing us to our president, Dr. Cinitia Quiroga, the Director Acting of Research and Public Policy Outreach here at the University of Ottawa. Nous avons le plaisir de nous montrer Madame Cinitia Quiroga qui se joint à nous par vidéo aujourd'hui. Thank you so much.
Bonjour, je regrette très sincèrement de ne pouvoir être des vôtres parmi vous en personne aujourd'hui. Mais sachez que c'est un grand plaisir pour moi, au nom de l'Université d'Ottawa, de vous accueillir à la conférence Santé mentale des communautés noires, reconquérir les sentiers de la joie. I sincerely hope this event will be an opportunity for people from diverse backgrounds to come together, share knowledge, and explore new research, and that it will be a chance to discuss new approaches to overcoming the systemic barriers that hinder care and mental health care of Black individuals across the country. Pour atteindre ces objectifs, il nous faudra compter sur les efforts de la communauté de recherche, du milieu clinique, des leaders communautaires, de prestataires de soins et de personnes ayant un vécu. Vous avez eu l'occasion d'en apprendre à ce sujet par la Dr. Yvette Boney, Myrna Lashley et David Williams, qui ont tous trois reçu des doctorats honorifiques lors de la cérémonie. Je les félicite à nouveau. I am confident your session will inspire you with new strategy to help guide those facing mental health challenges to healing, empowerment, and paths to joyful lives. I applaud each of you for your commitment to this very important cause. And I wish you all productive and insightful discussions. Thank you.
Alors, on doit remercier notre président et vice-chancelier, M. Jacques Frémont, qui s'est joint à nous par vidéo. Quel plaisir de l'entendre et puis de voir l'appui qu'on a de la part de notre université pour les activités de cette conférence. Alors, pour suivre à cela, nous avons Dr. Cinitia Quiroga qui va se joindre à nous pour faire quelques mots de bienvenue à notre conférence. Merci infiniment.
Merci, merci Dr. Murray, Monsieur Schwab. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour. Honorable Yara Sachs, Minister of Mental Health and Addictions and Associate Minister of Health. Honorable Joel Harden from the Legislative Assembly of Ontario. Son Excellence Weber Artus, Ambassadeur d'Haïti. Her Excellency Marcia Coeur-Loban, High Commissioner for Jamaica. His Excellency Alan Kajik, High Commissioner for Uganda. Representatives of the embassies of the Republic of Cameroon, the Republic of Guinea, and from Kingdom of Lesotho, Mayor Mark Sutcliffe, and Ottawa City Councillors. Nancy Hamzawi, Executive Vice President, Public Health Agency of Canada. Monsieur le vice-chancelier et recteur Jacques Frémont, Monsieur le provost, Mesdames les doyennes, Messieurs les doyens, distinguished guests, Doctor Honoris Causa recipients and speakers, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the second part of today's event dedicated to Black mental health. Je vous souhaite la bienvenue à cette cérémonie d'inauguration de ce deuxième colloque national, il faut le dire, sur la santé des Noirs, qui fait suite à la remise de 3 diplômes honoris causa aux professeurs Yvette Bonney, Myrna Lashley et David R. Williams, que je félicite chaleureusement. Congratulations again, doctors. My name is Cinitia Quiroga. I am the Acting Director of the Office of Public Policy and Research, and it is really a pleasure for me today to represent the University of Ottawa's Office of the Vice President, Research and Innovation, to be with you this afternoon to kick off this 3-day symposium entitled Black Mental Health, Reclaiming the Path to Joy. What a title to start with. As is customary, I would like to pay tribute to the Algonquin people, the traditional custodians of the land on which the University of Ottawa and the National Arts Centers are located. We acknowledge their long-standing relationship with this territory, which remains unceded, and we pay respect to all Indigenous people in this region from all nations across Canada who call Ottawa home. Nous reconnaissons aussi les gardiens des savoirs traditionnels, jeunes et âgés. Nous honorons leurs courageux dirigeants d'hier, d'aujourd'hui et de demain. It is an honor to welcome policymakers, dignitaries, academic and community partners, practitioners, health professionals, students, and the public to this important event on Black mental health taking place in the heart of the nation's capital. Just about 3 years ago, the University of Ottawa inaugurated the Interdisciplinary Center on Black Health, the first research center dedicated to studying the biological, social, cultural, and economic determinants of health in Canada's Black communities. Au nom de Martine Lagacé, vice-rectrice associée développement et promotion de la recherche à l'Université d'Ottawa, j'aimerais profiter de l'occasion pour féliciter le comité de leadership du centre, dont le directeur inaugural du centre, le docteur Jude-Marie Sénat, le directeur par intérim, le docteur Idrissa Beogo, et celui de tous ses membres. Je vois la docteure Joséphine Etoa aussi ici que je salue, pour le travail remarquable qui a été accompli. The second edition of this comprehensive conference on the mental health of Black communities hosted by the ICBH in partnership with the VTRAC Lab reflects the center's leadership in this area of research. Mental health has become a top public health priority in Canada, and it is vital that multi-level governments, research institutions, healthcare stakeholders, community leaders, and citizens address collectively what research identifies as race-based mental health disparities. The discussions that will take place during the 3 days will no doubt contribute to inform public policy, bring about change in mental health care services delivery, and continue to raise awareness in the general population about the mental health impact of gaps in care and racial discrimination. Reconquérir les chemins de la joie, l'intitulé de cette conférence, évoque l'impact positif que veut engendrer la mobilisation des connaissances issues de la recherche en collaboration avec des communautés et un ensemble d'acteurs. Impact sur la vulnérabilité mentale qui peut découler de la stigmatisation liée à la race. Il faut aussi dire que contribuer à promouvoir des sociétés justes est un des axes de recherche prioritaires à l'Université d'Ottawa. De plus, l'équité, la diversité et l'inclusion sont aussi des composantes essentielles de nos orientations stratégiques et sont au cœur même de l'excellence en recherche. Ainsi, nous saluons le travail remarquable du Centre en matière d'innovation vers le développement d'un écosystème de santé plus équitable. We are grateful to the many experts and speakers gathered at the University of Ottawa for this important event, and we are proud to support research and knowledge mobilization fully in line with the goal of achieving Black health equity in Canada and greater policy impact. As all of you are looking forward to hearing the insights of today's panelists and keynote speaker, with no further ado, I will turn the floor back over to our distinguished hosts and wish you all a successful and impactful symposium. Merci.
Merci beaucoup, Dr. Quiroga. Quel plaisir de vous entendre nous encourager. Et puis, sans plus tarder, je vais passer la parole à Dr. Sylvain Gagnon, directeur de l'école de psychologie. So next, we will have a word from Dr. Sylvain Gagnon, the director of the School of Psychology here at the University of Ottawa. Merci.
Alors, merci beaucoup. Merci pour me donner l'invitation de dire quelques mots au nom de l'école de psychologie. Alors, j'avais écrit quelques trucs, mais je vais les laisser de côté parce que ce que j'ai entendu aujourd'hui est vraiment extrêmement touchant et j'ai l'impression que ce qui sera encore plus important pour nous, c'est d'entendre la présentation que le Dr. Williams fera tout à l'heure. Il y a seulement quelques éléments que j'aimerais mentionner ici. Depuis l'arrivée de Jude Sénat, de Monica Williams, il y a eu des transformations importantes qui ont pris place à l'école de psychologie. Les mots que vous avez entendus aujourd'hui, que vous entendrez encore ce soir, de diversité, d'équité, d'inclusion, sont des mots qui nous ont d'une certaine manière transformés. La transformation qui est importante dans le cadre de la santé mentale, c'est celle de la formation de nos étudiants. Et l'école de psychologie a pris un virage après, je dirais, quelques semaines, quelques mois d'examen, d'analyse de nos procédures d'admission aux études graduées. Alors, il y a 2 ans, nous avons pris la décision de privilégier les étudiants que nous appelons BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and People of Color. So we prioritize now the students in our admission procedures in the clinical program, keeping for at least 5 years the percentage of admission to 66% of our admission to this group of students without decreasing the standards of excellence. Just by changing a few things, changing the attitudes, changing the perception, and inviting our colleagues to prioritize the candidates. And this has worked extremely well for us. We met our standards for our English cohort a year ago. And this year, we reached our standards for the English cohort and the French cohort as well. And we're extremely proud of this. On top of doing this, what we've decided to do is to support our students at the undergrad level so that they can reach the standards of excellence. It's extremely difficult to enter the grad school in clinical psychology. Only the best students can have access to this training. And by helping the students immediately when they're undergrad and giving them the experience of working with professors, it really helps them to link with professors, to learn to perform research, because it's one of our mandates as well, and to be exposed to individual training. We started doing this last year with 15 students who had the opportunity to work with colleagues. We're repeating this year. And we are also supported by Black donors who help us funding the students. And I think this is important because if we are interested in improving mental health, we also have to make a difference in training mental health from different communities. La dernière chose que j'aimerais faire, c'est de remercier le professeur Jude Sénat, un collègue, et son équipe pour le travail qu'il réalise. Je ne doute pas du travail que nécessite une organisation d'une conférence de ce type-là, avec des invités internationaux qui se joignent à cette conférence. J'ai déjà organisé des conférences dans le passé, une où j'avais 300 personnes, et je m'en souviens encore aujourd'hui, et je ne répéterai pas cette expérience. Alors, de le faire à toutes les 2 années, je crois qu'il mérite nos applaudissements, et j'en remercie énormément. Alors, je vous souhaite une agréable conférence. I hope it's going to be stimulating.
Merci infiniment, Dr. Gagnon, de nous partager des pratiques exemplaires dans votre faculté. Absolutely exemplary work that we can all learn from our different respective faculty. We discussed this and mentioned it as a national conference, but we understand that it's very much a conference at an international scale. So hopefully the conversations that happen today, tomorrow, Friday, and there onwards will have a large influence for our respective schools, faculties, and for everywhere where our communities represented in Ottawa, Canada, and beyond. Merci beaucoup. Très important. Alors, sans plus tarder, je vais partager le podium avec mon collègue estimé, Dr. Idrissa Beogo, professeur agrégé à l'École des sciences infirmières et présentement the Acting Director for the Interdisciplinary Center for Black Health. Dr. Beogo, thank you so much.
Merci, merci, merci. Mesdames, Messieurs, en vos rangs, grades et qualités, tout protocole respecté. Bon après-midi. Merci au professeur Sénat for leading this international conference, the second of its kind. To recall, the first conference was held in October 2022. Moi, je m'appelle Idrissa Beogo. Je suis associate professor in the School of Nursing, Faculty of Health Sciences, University of Ottawa. I'm currently, as Mwali said, the interim director of the Interdisciplinary Center of Black Health. Je suis ravi de vous accueillir sur notre campus, l'Université d'Ottawa, dans notre capitale nationale, donc Ottawa, et à l'occasion de cette importante conférence, Black Mental Health, Reclaiming the Path to Joy. I want to acknowledge some special guests with us today. Les récipiendaires des doctorats honorifiques, Dr. Lashley, Dr. Bonny et Dr. William. Et les excellences, messieurs, mesdames, les ambassadeurs, ambassadrices et leurs représentants des pays amis du Canada. Je voudrais aussi présenter mes hommages aux experts en santé mentale venus d'Europe, des États-Unis et du Canada, et les représentants des organisations communautaires and government bodies as well. Nos directeurs centraux, notre provost, les doyens, doyennes et les gestionnaires de proximité. J'en oublie certainement, je m'en excuse. Je voudrais aussi saluer les membres du comité de leadership du Centre interdisciplinaire pour la santé des Noirs qui se sont mobilisés pour que cet événement soit également une réalité. I want to offer a warm welcome to all of you, our students, colleagues, researchers, partners, volunteers, and all other key contributors to this event. Thanks you all for joining us today for the launch of the second edition of our biennial conference, one of the leading, if not the leading gathering on Black mental health in Canada. Apart being in the mission of the Interdisciplinary Center of Black Health, this conference is directly aligned with two strategic areas of research of our university. The first is building just societies. The second, enabling lifelong health and wellness. Despite many efforts over the recent years, access to mental health care remains a challenge for many, especially for underrepresented groups such as members of Black communities. Les programmes et services de santé mentale au Canada restent toujours organisés selon une approche colorblind. Il en résulte de ce one-size-fits-all un faible accès aux services, une faible sensibilisation aux facteurs culturels et raciaux qui influencent négativement l'accès et les prestations et aussi l'efficacité des services de santé mentale. En effet, en octobre 2023, the Canadian Institute of Health Research, in collaboration with Health Canada, organized the best brand exchange on racism and discrimination experienced by Black communities in Canadian health systems. Ceci témoigne à souhait que beaucoup d'efforts restent à faire au niveau des gouvernements, au niveau de nos communautés, au niveau des chercheurs et à notre niveau à tous individuellement. The Interdisciplinary Center of Black Health is Canada's first academic research center entirely dedicated to the study of biological, social, and cultural determinants of health of Black communities in Canada. The center is a leading research and training space based on excellence and interdisciplinarity that guide and light the effort of federal, provincial, and other layers of power to understand, reduce, and eliminate the racial health disparities. The center brings together researchers with diverse expertise in law, economics, medicine, psychology, nursing, public health, etc. Mes remerciements appuyés au laboratoire Vulnérabilité, Trauma, Résilience et Culture et au professeur Jude Marie-Sénat pour son audace, sa vision persistante et sa persévérance en mettant en scène cette série de conférences. Je remercie par la même veine le comité restreint qui a travaillé d'arrache-pied des mois et des mois depuis un certain temps pour que cette conférence soit une réalité. Permettez-moi de citer Shirley, Léa, Grace, Duval, Wina. Souhaitons longue vie à la série de nos conférences, puisse le fruit de vos travaux, panels, présentations, discussions, améliorer la vie de nombreux et nombreuses Canadiens et Canadiennes issus de la communauté noire. Thank you and have a great discussion.
Merci beaucoup, professeur Beogo, de nous montrer vraiment l'ampleur du centre, surtout quelque chose que vous avez pu bien découvrir dans votre position intérim. Alors, merci infiniment. Next, I would like to invite Minister Yara Sachs, the Minister of Mental Health and Addictions of Canada, who will be joining us by video.
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be joining you virtually from Ottawa on the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people. You're all dedicated leaders with unique perspectives who have come together in pursuit of a shared goal, to reclaim the path to joy and to improve Black mental health right across this country. Your work is helping to build a better future for generations to come. Black Canadians have played a pivotal role in making this country what it is today. Black excellence is Canadian excellence. But despite this, we know that Black people living in Canada continue to experience significant social and economic inequities due to systemic and anti-Black racism that negatively impacts their health and their mental health. That's why we're supporting initiatives and projects that are designed and led by Black communities for Black communities. Together, we're helping to break down the barriers to accessing appropriate care. In Budget 2024, we announced through an added $4 million to renew the Mental Health of Black Canadians Fund. This allows us to continue supporting more culturally focused knowledge, capacity building programs that address mental health needs in communities from coast to coast to coast. And I'll have more details to share on that very soon. Investing and working alongside Black community leaders and organizations is key to paving the way for better health outcomes for diverse Black communities in Canada. Our government will continue building stronger, inclusive communities where everyone can thrive. I hope you enjoy the conference. Thank you again for all the work that you do every day to help build a more equitable healthcare system that reflects the lived experiences of marginalized communities and Black Canadians, because there is no health without mental health.
There is no health without mental health will be a word to remember throughout this conference and beyond. Thank you so much, Minister Sachs. And next, I will have the pleasure of introducing Mrs. Nancy Hamzawi, Executive Vice President of the Public Health Agency of Canada, an esteemed guest for a number of us researchers in the room. Thank you for joining us today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Bon après-midi à vous tous. First of all, on behalf of the Public Health Agency of Canada, my sincerest congratulations to our new honorary doctors. It is so inspiring to hear your words, but also to see how your important work is being recognized by the University of Ottawa, a special place for me as an alumnus of the university, and very glad that they're taking this important time to recognize your monumental work. I'm honored to be here today with you at the Second National Conference on Black Mental Health, and I'm humbled to share this stage with such inspiring scientific leadership and talent. Thank you very much for your warm welcome to take part in this truly meaningful gathering. C'est absolument un plaisir et un privilège de vous joindre ici sur le territoire non cédé et traditionnel des peuples algonquins Anishinaabe. The impressive discussions that are planned at this conference represent an important opportunity to share research, knowledge, and experiences so that we can strengthen our collective efforts to understand and achieve mental health equity for diverse Black communities in Canada. As Minister Sachs noted, we know that social, economic, environmental, and political drivers, including racism and discrimination, lead to inequitable access to the resources and conditions necessary to achieve and maintain optimal health, as we've heard already. Malheureusement, cette réalité n'est pas étrange pour les communautés noires au Canada. L'Agence de la santé publique du Canada reconnaît les défis importants et uniques auxquels font face les gens de race noire vivant au Canada et tient à souligner également leur force et leur leadership dans la recherche et la mise en œuvre de solutions face à ces barrières, comme on le voit à cette conférence. De plus, nous savons que la discrimination à l'égard des communautés noires est profondément ancrée et normalisée dans les institutions, les politiques et les pratiques canadiennes, y compris dans le système de santé. Nous avons tous un rôle à jouer pour redresser cette situation inacceptable. Recent research continues to confirm that Black populations experience discrimination and racial trauma throughout their whole life, leading to depression, anxiety, and other mental health concerns. Recognizing that point that I made earlier around the powerful strength and leadership of Black researchers and community builders, that is why it is vital for governments and other organizations to collaborate intentionally and respectfully with Black communities towards a more equitable society, including access to healthcare and mental health supports. Focusing on research, practices, programs, community knowledge, and leadership can help inform public health activities that reflect the diversity of Black individuals' experiences and needs. It also builds lasting trust, strengthens community resilience, and advances the dialogue on reducing inequalities in Black mental health. In 2018, the Government of Canada endorsed the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent, which runs from 2015 to 2024. The Prime Minister announced the extension of the decade until 2028, and we at the agency are keen to capitalize on this momentum and advance our joint efforts in promoting equality and empowering Black communities in Canada. En 2018, l'Agence de la santé publique du Canada a lancé l'initiative Promouvoir l'équité en santé, Fonds pour la santé mentale des communautés noires du Canada. Par l'intermédiaire du fonds, l'Agence a établi un partenariat très important avec des organismes communautaires, des chercheurs et d'autres personnes dans les communautés noires pour développer des connaissances, capacités et programmes axés sur la culture des personnes noires et visant à améliorer la santé mentale dans leur communauté. As Minister Sachs noted, in Budget 2024, there was the announcement of additional funding for the Promoting Health Equity, Mental Health of Black Canadians Fund. We are very excited about next steps on this fund coming very soon. It is coming very soon, as she noted. The team in the room, I see you guys, are very excited about this, and around getting the next round of the fund off the ground. A special thank you to members of the working group who helped steer us in the right direction, some of whom are in this room, one of whom has an honorary doctorate, so thank you very much for your wisdom. We very much appreciate it. Nombreux d'entre vous sont des contributeurs importants aux initiatives sur la santé mentale des Canadiens noirs, y compris celles financées précédemment sur le biais du fonds. J'ai eu le privilège de rencontrer certains d'entre vous, incluant quelques-uns derrière de moi, et d'en apprendre plus au sujet de vos initiatives au cours des dernières années. Je reste convaincue qu'il est nécessaire de mieux comprendre les identités diverses au sein des communautés noires, de s'y intéresser et d'améliorer l'accès aux soins et soutiens en matière de santé mentale qui sont adaptés à la culture. Each and every one of you are distinguished experts, and I look forward to seeing your contributions and aspirations come to life as we aim for mental health equity. It is such a privilege to learn from you all, to work with you, and to identify effective ways forward to support this important work. And perhaps the most important note to end on is to reinforce that, rest assured, more than ever, we are committed to continue to amplify Black voices and build on the strengths and resilience of diverse Black communities across the country. Thank you all so much for your leadership excellence. Thank you for inspiring us, and grand merci à vous tous.
Before I present our next speaker, my co-presenter reminded me that I didn't present myself earlier. My name is Shwa Bakombo. I'm a PhD student in population health at the University of Ottawa, and I've been associated with the Interdisciplinary Center for Black Health for a couple of years now. Our next presenter needs no introduction. He is an associate professor at the School of Psychology, Faculty of Social Sciences. He is the director of the V-Track Lab, Vulnerability, Trauma, Resilience, and Culture. And he is the chair of the organizing committee of the conference. And he is also a great family man, I must add, a great human being, and also a mentor to us all. Please help me and help all of us welcome Dr. Jude Marie Sénat.
Mesdemoiselles, Mesdames et Messieurs, distingués invités en vos rangs et grades, chers récipiendaires de doctorat honorifique, Dr. Yvette Bonny, Dr. Mina Lashley, Dr. David Williams. 4 numbers, 10, 36, 53, 61. 10 is the age of the young boy who was burned while coming home from school in Longueuil near Montreal. Indeed, on October 2nd, as Céline Peniel, 10 years old, was returning from school, he took a shortcut like all the other children. It was then that Stephanie Burwell, 46 years old, came out of her apartment and, for no reason, threw boiling water on the child, burning his face and body with second-degree burns. As people protested on Saturday in Montreal, some were crying because of the great sadness and anger they felt. The only mistake of this little boy was simply being a black child whose parents lived across from a woman who had nothing other to offer to black body but boiling water. 36, because black people who experience a high level of everyday racial discrimination in Canada were 36 times more likely to report severe symptoms of depression compared to those who experienced a low level of racial discrimination. 53, c'est le pourcentage de personnes noires ayant déclaré avoir vécu au moins un épisode de discrimination raciale majeure dans les établissements de santé. 61, c'est le pourcentage de personnes noires ayant déclaré avoir vécu au moins un épisode de discrimination raciale majeure dans le milieu académique, à l'école secondaire et à l'université. Every day, everywhere, Black mental health is under attack. The mental health of Black Canadians is affected not only by racism, but also by difficult living conditions, inadequate housing, precarious employment status, food insecurity, inequalities in income, healthcare, and education. The VITRAC Lab and the ICBH spent the last 5 years documenting the social determinants of mental health, of the mental health of Black people in Canada. While we were told that it was impossible to conduct research among Black people in Canada, we were able to gain the trust of Black communities and document for the first time in this country the prevalence and social determinants associated with depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, psychosomatic symptoms, self-esteem, alcohol and substance use, suicidal ideations and behaviors, ADHD, the prevalence and consequences of different types of racial discrimination. Et j'aimerais noter quand même tout le travail par tous les membres du centre, mais surtout de Dr. Williams, Monica Williams, et de Dr. Joséphine Etoa, Dr. Idrissa Beogo et plein d'autres. Nous avons aussi développé un programme participatif de sensibilisation, de mobilisation et d'éducation pour les communautés noires sur la santé mentale. Nous avons aussi développé et implanté des formations visant à aider les cliniciens psychiatres, psychologues, psychothérapeutes, infirmières, travailleurs sociaux, à développer des compétences antiracistes et à fournir des soins antiracistes. Trop souvent, dans nos services de soins, nous continuons à perpétuer le racisme et d'enlever aux personnes noires leur joie de vivre. It is time for Black people to reclaim the path to joy. As we experience mental health crisis, both in Canada and globally, reclaiming the path to joy must be a collective goal. At this moment, I should be thanking all the sponsors, but unfortunately, despite knocking on many doors this year, we did not receive any financial support from any public or private sector. However, since reclaiming the path to joy is an urgent need that can wait, the VTRAC Lab and the ICBH have done everything to make this event possible. We understood that the joy and happiness of the Black communities were not a priority for some. For us, it is always and every day an urgency. We received too many calls from fathers and mothers whose children are victims of racism in schools, who attempt suicide, and who no longer know what to do to help them, to sit idly by and wait. Yesterday, a journalist asked me, why you titled the conference Reclaiming the Path to Joy? I want to honor Michelle for this title. I answered because Black joy is an act of survival. In fact, Black joy affirms that we are not victims. We are agents of change. It rejects the idea that violence, injustice, discrimination, prejudice, and dominance over others are normal and acceptable actions. We are there also to empowering Black joy and give each of you the will to hold on and press forward, no matter what situations you will confront. Barbara Harris Combs wrote, "Joy and laughter are not my companions on this journey, but the joy I have does not come because everything is all right. Instead, it comes from a radical resolve to choose joy in a world of pain." I wish you all a good conference with deep and inspiring exchanges. As I know that we are going to have difficult discussion, do not forget that what Tracy Lewis said, Black joy is a story of resistance, resilience, reclamation, and restoration. May this thought carry us through this conference, because never forget that together we are the solution. Ensemble, nous sommes la solution. Discuss, come, celebrate, because as W. Du Bois said, go where you are celebrated, not where you are tolerated. Here you are celebrated. Please come and discuss. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sena. That was tremendous. And at this stage, we'd like to call on the choir to come forward and present a song and do what you always do best. Thank you.
Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. When Jesus washed, when Jesus washed, when my Jesus washed, He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. He taught me how. Oh, He taught me how to walk, to fight and pray, and He taught me how to live rejoicing. My sins away.